What can you tell us, Congressman, about what you're going to be showcasing tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow, for the first time, the American people are going to see actual bank records that show wire transfers from adversaries around the world into a web of LLCs that were owned or controlled by the Bidens. And then those transfers were made back into the Biden family accounts. So this was one reason the Biden family received so many of the bank violations that are known as suspicious activity reports, because the banks knew that this wasn't normal business activity. But we're going to see whether or not tomorrow, Jesse, Joe Biden was telling the truth when he said that his family never received any money from China. We're going to see tomorrow whether or not Joe Biden knew about his family's business dealings, which we know that he said several times that he didn't. So I think tomorrow is going to be Judgment Day for the Biden administration, the Biden White House, and I'm anxious to see how the mainstream media covers this.
Or covers it up. Congressman, do any of those bank records show cash going directly into Joe Biden's bank account?
Well, you'll see tomorrow, Jesse, they set this up to be as complicated as possible, to make it as difficult as possible to do two things. Number one, trace where the sender was. And secondly, to deceive the IRS. So this is like an organized crime unit, the way that they've set up this litany of LLCs, and they didn't make transfers directly to Biden families. They would transfer from one LLC to another LLC and then make a wire to one Biden, then a wire to the Biden's LLC. I mean, it's just, I've never seen activity like this, and I've been involved in banking for a long time. They were clearly trying to cover up the source of the money, and they were certainly trying to protect the big guy. It appears to me, Jesse, the businesses were shell companies set up to launder money from foreign nationals into Biden family's back pocket.
Wow.
That's what it appears to me. But the Bidens will obviously, after tomorrow, after we release this information, that we've been able to gather at a really rapid pace in less than 100 days of subpoena power, and they'll have an opportunity to explain themselves. But I can tell you, Jesse, they're going to have a lot of explaining to do, especially to the hardworking, tax-paying Americans who work over 40 hours a week and struggle to pay their bills. And then they're going to see that the Biden family, the entire family, has been putting millions and millions of dollars in their back pockets from our enemies around the world.